Borderline personality disorder. A disorder of one's personality. Today, we are going to talk about magic and manifestation and creating our own reality with the power of our mind. Kind of. For years, I sat around every day just thinking of how much of a loser I was and hating myself. I spent every day, I was seriously just berating myself and just talking down to myself. And a minute could not go by where I didn't remind myself that I was the biggest loser on the face of the earth and that nobody liked me and they couldn't like me and I was incapable of being liked by anybody. And it was right. Nobody did like me. I was unlikable. Was I unlikable because I was sitting around telling myself I was unlikable, so I had to make it come true, or was I really unlikable? As far as I'm concerned, it was everybody else's fault. I do believe that. But if I look at facts, maybe I had something to do with it. But see, that would be taking responsibilities for one's actions and one's thoughts, and we don't do that when we have BPD. Hell, normal people don't do that, so that definitely is not the answer. Don't do that. That will lead you down the road of just chaos where things start working out for you and you don't want to go there. I'm going to tell you what nobody wants you to know. Well, actually, you know what? I don't know if maybe... I don't think people actually care. People probably just aren't going to tell you because they just don't care to tell you. I don't think it's really like they're hiding information from anybody. Well, here's what people are just don't care enough about you to let you know. Your thoughts, what you think, create your reality. Now, there's a lot of you that don't believe that. I'm one of them. You can't see it, but I'm raising my hand. I'm definitely one of them. That is the biggest pile of crap I'd ever heard. So you're going to tell me that my BPD and all my problems with BPD is just because I have negative thinking? No, I have negative thinking because of all the crap that I have because of my BPD. It's not the other way around. Was my belief that I held to for a very long time. Out of stubbornness. A lot of it was stubbornness. Also because it just doesn't sound real. It sounds like a fairy tale.
Kids, I don't believe in fairy tales.
Change the way you think and everything around you will just suddenly get better. That doesn't make any damn sense. In my mind, logically, that doesn't make any sense. In my mind, what that says is I'm going to be walking around trying to act like everything's fine when it's not being true to myself. Meanwhile, nobody else even has to acknowledge the stuff that I'm going through because I'm going around with a big smile on my face pretending like everything is perfect. Therefore, I get nothing out of that deal. I still go through the same crap that I do, but now, like, nobody even cares. It's like, and I'm pretending like it's not happening, so, like, yeah, I didn't like that at all. It seems very unfair to me. It seemed like a trick just so I would shut up and other people could go around without having to feel guilty for their own happiness, because nobody likes to be happy when somebody else is on fire. You know how hard it is to enjoy your day when somebody's sitting next to you on fire? I mean, you can try to ignore them the best you can, but they're on fire. I don't know. You gotta go, leave the room, find another... It sucks. But, now if they're on fire and they're not freaking out, and they're just like pretending they're not on fire, then they're a little bit easier to deal with and you can go on in your little happy little land. You following? You're with me? Okay, good. I'm not, but if you are, that's good. Basically, what I'm trying to let you know is I understand that idea does not make any sense and sounds like a bunch of crap and just a way to shut you up and to ignore your own problems. I'm gonna let you know, it is, as much as I hate to say it, true. We do manifest our own reality. We do create our own situations with our thoughts. It is pretty close to magic. I'm not saying it's all the way magic, but there is some magic involved, maybe. And I don't expect you to just take my word for it, so I'll give you some examples. Here's the first part. If you're coming at everything from a negative point of view, if a man thinks they're going to die in the next couple of days, they will usually find a way to make that happen. If you're convinced you're going to die, you will probably, except if you're me, who I was actively trying to die for years, praying for it even, and I'm still here, so I was not able to manifest my own death. That really goes against the whole point of this video that I'm trying to do. Okay, we'll just pretend like, let's move on. Anyway, other than trying to manifest my own death, other things, maybe. Let's see here. Fig trees. Find a fig tree. That will make sense someday, trust me. I don't know when it'll make sense, but one day it will make sense to all of you. And that'll be a glorious day. You'll remember this video, probably not. You'll probably have forgotten about it by the time it does make sense, so we can ignore that too. Now, I'm so glad I'm helping people out again. So much better than what I was doing before, which was nothing. Thoughts create reality, that's what I was trying to say. Your thoughts do create some kind of energy within you. If you think that everything is crappy, things are going to be crappy. If things are crappy and you just refuse to believe they're crappy and decide to have a good time, you will. Horrific stuff can be going on and you can still have a good time and not let it faze you if you change the way you're looking at it. And everybody can do it, but not most people want to, no matter what you say. And I can tell you that for a fact because I constantly wanted to change my BPD and my symptoms, and I wanted things to be different, but I was unwilling to actually to change my thought patterns on stuff to make that happen. I wouldn't even give it a try. I believed it wouldn't work, but I wouldn't try it to see if it worked, because what if I try it and it does work? Then I'm screwed. Or I wouldn't try it for long enough. I'd give it one day and my thoughts would be, okay, I'm going to have $1 million and women are just going to come over and start being very nice to me. And after a couple hours, when it didn't happen, I'd say screw this, and I'd go back to what I was doing, and life is crap and miserable, and it didn't work. I gave it a shot. Here's another thing that nobody tells you. You can't fake it. The universe will not be tricked. Unfortunately, you actually have to believe it, or else it doesn't work, because the power is within you. It's not the thoughts themselves that change reality. It's the energy behind the thoughts that you create that manifests the reality. If you truly believe that everybody's out to get you, they're going to be out to get you, because you are making it happen. Your energy, your thoughts are making that happen. Now, if you want everybody to be on your side, well, then you have to really believe that they're on your side. You can't secretly believe that they're against you and then have them be on your side. No matter how much you think, oh, they're on my side. If you have that doubt, you're not going to make it happen, because you've still got your original thought. And you will manifest what you really believe. So you can't fake it, which makes it difficult to prove it, because you can't prove it until after you've done it. And once you've done that, then you don't need to prove it, because now then you know you can do it. And that's why I think a lot of people have a hard time being able to actually achieve it. And it doesn't just show itself in one grand, spectacle. It's little things that you start to notice. But then the more you can believe, then the more you're able to manifest, and then that creates more belief, and that creates more manifestation, and then you get to a point where you really do feel like you could probably shape reality with just your thoughts alone. Like, I could just reach into the fabric of the universe and make whatever I want, probably. Like I said, you still have to believe it, though. I mean, I'd like to lift a mountain, but no matter how much I believe something, I don't think I would be able to not have that sliver of a doubt. And that sliver of a doubt will destroy it all. I would almost say faith. You just have to have faith. If you can do that, you can change your life. You can change the things around you really quickly. And it's an amazing experience once you do it. But it's very difficult to get to that point, especially if you're extremely negative to begin with. I mean, I'm fully on board, but I still find myself sitting around telling myself I'm a loser, knowing that is going to just create the thing that I'm not wanting to create. I purposely now have to watch what I say, because I've gotten to a point now that, just the thought could create it. And if I think something negative, even if I don't mean it, I could bring that into existence. I mean, if you've noticed, well, you probably haven't noticed, but some people might notice, I'm being a little bit more careful with the way I express my opinions, because I don't want to accidentally manifest something that I don't want to, which I did all the time. I mean, I ran around like a poisoned pill, just spitting venom everywhere. I don't blame myself too much. I was ignorant. Everybody is, though. We all do that. We all contribute to the negativity, and very few of us really try to put anything positive out there. But I have faith that that'll change. Or it won't, and the world will burn. That's fine, too. I'm all good with watching the world burn. I'll light the match. You can bring beer, I'll bring the chainsaw. Try to watch your thought patterns. Just try to think of what you're telling yourself, your narrative. Just keep an eye on it. If you start thinking things that are absolutes, that's a bad spot to be in. When you think everybody hates you, or something is always going to be this way, or anything that's just 100% accurate like that, is usually a bad spot to be in. It's really powerful. Everybody hates me. Well, yeah, you don't leave any room for nobody not to hate you at that point. And nothing's ever going to change. Guaranteed. If you think nothing's going to change, it won't. You have to make the change. You have to believe in it. It's not that the universe and life is out to get you. It's that you are not thinking of yourself as worthy enough to get the things that are deserved to you. we limit ourselves so much with our insecurities and our doubts and but once you get past that and you realize that you are just as deserving as anybody else to have anything that you want. Why is this person able to like have things and I'm not? What's the difference between them and me? I mean, they're no better than I am. And there's no reason why I can't achieve anything I want. I just have to figure out what I want. And right now, I think what I want to do is I want to do something that's totally unattainable. I want to do something that nobody in my position has ever done before, that they say is impossible to do. That will be my goal. And I don't think it'll be that difficult to do. And then once I've done it, I can sit up on top of that mountain and I can be like, yes, I did that. And then my belief will grow and then I can do even better and more grandiose things. Until eventually I become a god. I don't think I'll get that far, but it'd be nice if I did. I really do doubt that I could become a god, so that sliver of a doubt will probably keep me from achieving it. But we'll see. Not saying it's impossible. Nothing is impossible. Things may be very improbable, but not impossible. This is the part of the video where I'm supposed to do a call to action. Some little task that I'm supposed to give you usually involves the comment section, like, have any of you ever manifested your own reality or been as crazy as Mr. BPD to think you can do magic? Comment in the comment section down below. But I don't do that because I don't think I want to pressure people like that. I just hate people that do that, right? I don't like it. So I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do a call to action. I'm not going to tell you to subscribe and hit the like button or any of that other stuff that these people do, because it's like they're just begging. It's sad. It really makes me sad. Don't they think the people that have been watching YouTube already know what to do and they're just not doing it because nobody wants to do it? I mean, it's so taxing. Like I don't subscribe to anybody's channel and I never hit the little button. You know why? Because I just don't have the time. I want the content and then I'm moving on. Just like, that's what I do. I just keep on keeping on, keep on moving on. You all should do the same, maybe. After you hit that like button and subscribe. Woo-wee. Alright, keep on keeping on. What?